in Pitr Paksha time, it had no zombie, so you don't have to afraid anything. People get scared and start to say all kind of thing about zombie and this and that. Now please, let me just explain this thing a little bit. You know, of all the species and creatures in the world, the only species that is not concerned with giving back is the human species. In this world, there are people who bring children in the world also, and they don't want to bring up their own children. They abandon their children. They leave them at the streets. And the children turn out to be criminals and crooks and all sorts of things. Gangs bring them up. This world has all type of human beings. Human beings, they always neglect their responsibilities. They only want to take and never give back. There is no animal species that will leave their young ones unattended. They always take care of them, and when they have weaned them out of that childhood, then they send them out. But human beings? So human beings really do not know about giving and about gratitude. It's a big problem among human beings. He is the only one. See, it is said, Bhagavan gives and forgives. Bhagavan gives and forgives. Man gets and forgets. That is human being. So, the rishis have put 2 weeks in our calendar for us to pay homage to and show gratitude to our ancestors. That is all. Pitr Paksha is nothing more than this. They have put 2 weeks in the calendar for us to pay homage to and to show gratitude to all our ancestors. Look at you. All of you are sitting in such nice, look there, padded chairs, nice soft chairs, right? See here. Your ancestors came from India and they underwent such great trouble and difficulty in their life to make a life for you, right? And their sacrifice, in their sacrifice, they shed blood and tears so that they could make a better life for their future generation. And look at the wonderful life they have made for us. And we don't take time to remember all the great things that they have done for us. The rishis know that we don't do that. And if we do it, that becomes a matter of competition and see who in their arrival they go look better than who. Isn't it? True gratitude in the heart is a very difficult thing. So therefore, the Pitr Paksha. Pitr means those who are our forefathers. The word Pitr is forefather. And they set aside these 2 weeks so that we will make offerings, we will make different types of sacrifices, and through those things, we will remember our forefathers and show our gratitude in that way. Because it is on their shoulders we stand. I don't have to go very far. My mother did not go to school, but my mother worked hard to make sure that every one of us go to school. So whose shoulder I am standing on? So like that, and then her parents, how they work to take care of her. So her parents are not anymore like that, and our forefathers have gone by. But it is on their shoulders that we stand. So Pitr Paksha is about making offerings in their name, making sacrifices in their name, making contribution to the society in their name, that type of thing. And forget all about all this zombie business and all them things. Then so people ask now one more question. But Swamiji, we offer food. We offer food to the ancestors. And we put it in front there. And one man tell me, next day I go back, the food's still there. I offered food to the ancestors. Next day when I gone back, the food still there. A waste food? The ancestor didn't get the food. And you think only what you see by your eyes, that is the only thing going on in this world or what? Whatever you see with your eyes, you think that is the extent of the world? Those food offerings are made to Agni Devata has two wives, you know. One of his wives' name is Swaha. And another wife's name is Swadha. Agni Dev. When food offerings are made, these offerings are either made to the gods or to the Pitris. When the offering is made to the gods, we say Swaha. What is it? Please say that thing correctly, because some people just say Shwaha. That word Shwaha is an insult. What is the word? Swaha. Shwaha word is so bad, I don't want to tell you what that thing means also. So the word is Swaha. Now, when we make the offering to Agni Dev and we call Swaha, she takes all of those offerings to the gods whose name we call. Om Indraya Swaha Idan Namama. So she takes that offering to Indra. Om Agni Swaha Idan Namama. She takes that offering to Agni. Like that. Right? When we make offerings to the Pitris, we call Swadha. She is the one who have a free visa and UFO to Pitralok. She has access to Pitralok and she takes whatever offering we make to the Pitras. Now, people say, I saw the food there. When I offer, look here. Food which you call as food is made up of, you know, in the periodic table, it have their elements, calcium and phosphorus and sodium and this and that. Food is made up of those elements, right? But that's why science is seeing only food at the deeper level is made up of prana. What is it called? Prana. Prana is life. When Swadha comes, Swadha doesn't take calcium and phosphate and whatever you offer there. Swadha takes the prana from that food to your ancestors. Prana you cannot see. Prana is invisible. So she takes the prana from that food to now. Suddenly you see, like for example, now in your life, right? Remember you had a past life, so you would have been a forefather in some other life. So you're here now. Suddenly one, like for example, I come on my chair there, and I see some cherry. No, may know who put the cherry. I suspect who put the cherry, but I don't know who put the cherry, you know. Suddenly I get this, and I get that, and I get that. That prana which Swadha has taken, that prana has now come in the form of something that you are getting every day. You're getting food every day, na? How you're living? Without food. So that prana comes in form of some food, something you're getting every day and you're eating. Prana comes in some form to you, wherever you are. So that is the whole Shastic science behind the thing. The reason for the whole thing is so that the human being will develop gratitude. Because a human being is the one who has the least gratitude. We don't know what is gratitude. So we have to remember our forefathers. And if we don't want to make those type of offering, no problem. You make in the society, there are so many needy people. There's so many needy people in the society. You make those offerings to those people. But in those forefathers' name, we have to make some sort of offering. Now there's only one more question. I mean, there's so many questions. One more I will deal with. There's one more question with all of this. Swamiji, they tell, you know, we can't do business, we can't buy a car, we can't build a house, we can't do all, people have all kind of things. We can't do wedding, we can't do puja, we can't. There's no such thing in Shastras. You can't do this and you can't. If you can't do this and you can't do that, you stop going to work and stop eating too. Stop eating also. You know what? All the good things that I say you can do, but all the bad things you could do. You can't do puja, you can't do yagna, you can't do this. The good thing only. Eh? And they say, no, never tell you, can't go cinema. You can't go and cook by the beach. Anyway, say. So Pitr Paksha, they stop all the good thing and all the bad thing. Continuing. He doing all the foolish things that time. So then, as long as you make sure that you remember the Pitris and you make offerings in some form, you choose your own form, make some offerings in their name, show your gratitude to the cosmos and to Pitris who have gone by. You have fulfilled the requirements of the Pitr Paksha. Paksha means half a month. The month has 2 Pakshas. They call it, in the 2 Pakshas of the month is called as Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. 2 Pakshas in every month, I mean 2 fortnights. So one of that Paksha is dedicated to the Pitri of 1 month for the 1 Paksha for the year. As a requirement. Very important thing. Okay.